Bobcat gardeners. In the month of September, we planted seeds and learned about germination, or the process of a seed sprouting. Out in the garden, our seeds have sprouted, or germinated, and the baby plants, also known as seedlings, are growing right now. This month, we will check their growth to see how big they're getting. I'm so excited. Also, we will learn how plants change from tiny seedlings into growing plants. We will discover how plants do things like use their leaves to absorb energy from the sun and use their roots to absorb water and nutrients from the soil. We will watch our plants grow and make progress, completing their life cycles. Speaking of life cycles, something that's kind of interesting to think about is that both the first step and the last step in the life cycle of many plants is the seed. During the first step, the seed containing the baby plant germinates and it begins to grow. In the last step, the same plant makes a whole bunch of new seeds. But how do those new seeds tucked inside the flower end up planted in the soil? Well, plants actually have really clever ways to get their seed from flower to the soil. In fact, there are 5 ways that seeds travel. We are going to learn all of them. Here are some things to think about between now and your lesson in the garden with me. First, plant parts. Can you name the parts of a plant? Here are some main ones: roots, stem, leaves, and flower. While you think about the plant parts, something fun to think of is what plant parts we eat when we eat veggies. For example, what plant parts am I eating when I eat a carrot? Or what about what plant parts am I eating when I eat lettuce? Now, I want you to think about something very important that goes on inside of plant leaves. I mentioned that we are going to learn about how plants use their leaves to use energy from the sun. Take a deep breath in. You just inhaled oxygen. Now, breathe out. You just breathed out carbon dioxide. When you are in the garden, the carbon dioxide you breathe out gets absorbed by the plant leaves around us. In return, plants release oxygen from their leaves, which is great because it's what you and I need to breathe. Isn't that cool? 2nd, 3rd, and 4th graders will learn more about that during our lesson together. Have fun thinking about these things. I'm really looking forward to seeing you out in the garden during October so that we can learn about how plants grow and how seeds travel. Bye! So these pretty orange flowers are called cosmos. These cosmos are in a few different stages of their life. Here we see that the full flower has formed, and now this flower is a little further along in its life cycle. Its petals are drying off, and right here in the middle, we start to see where the seeds are forming. Do you see any seeds in here yet? Well, they might not be totally ready. Here in my hand, I have a totally dried out old Cosmo. If I break this apart, I bet I'm gonna find seeds, and I'll show you what they look like. So these little pieces of what look like just tiny sticks are actually seeds that might get scattered in the wind, allowing more Cosmo flowers to grow. And that would be the whole life cycle of a Cosmo flower.